Hi there, it's Sue Stapp with you again. It's time for Paper Pumpkin, August 2024, and the title for this month is Time for Cake. So let me open this up and let's see what kind of parts we have in here to create cards. And I've mentioned it before, but I always take the parts and create cards because I send out a lot of cards, I make a lot of cards, and I do occasionally sell cards too. So even if it's like treat bags or something like that, sometimes the Paper Pumpkin will do, I always find a way to make cards out of them. So I hope you like making cards. And, whoops, I forgot one of these, or I didn't do it. Okay. Well, we have a bonus stamp set this month. And our color for our Stampin' Spot is Night of Navy, one of my favorites. Oh, and look, we have a set of numbers this month. How cool is that? And we have tissue paper, which occasionally I'll even use that to make some cards. I try and use up all the parts and go from there. So let's see what we have here. I do see the Night of Navy, a lot of accents. We have the mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and those are our two-sided adhesive foam spots that we adhere to make things have a little height on the card. Oh, look at the pretty balloons. There's 3 cards of those. Here's some DSP. Actually, it's the blue. Oh, these are pretty envelopes. And again, we have pink and we have mauve. Oh, nice. Great color combinations. Oh, and look at the cake. That's 1. There's 3 of those. And then there's a big long strip of birthday candles. And we have 3 of those. How cool is that? And here's some, this looks like maybe petal pink. There's 3 of those cards. Ooh, and all of these, I bet these are candles. But see, they have different prints on them. This is the kind of a swirly one. And this is the flower with the Night of Navy. So we have lots of those. We have 2 sets of those. Now these are two-sided glue dots that we can use to adhere on the card. Here's 2, these are stickers it look like, and they say hooray. There's 3 of those. And this is the pink banners. And then we have a beautiful pink ribbon banner. How pretty is that? And then we have the key tag look one that is the petal pink, or maybe it's a peach. Oh, and look at all the beautiful accents we have with all the gold. Wonderful. And these are the 2 stamp sets. This is the one that's the numbers. That is the bonus step this month, and you can use it for, I have a friend who's turning 80, so I'm gonna make her a 80th card. And on this side it has, you have candles and balloons, the word celebrate, make a wish, happy birthday, lost count, it's time for cake, and another candle over here. And here's the little sparkler that goes on top of the candles. So very cute set. And each month you get an instruction sheet. The instructions come in pictorial form, so they're easy to follow, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy those. Again, this is Time for Cake, August 2024. It also tells you not only the kit components, but it tells you the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors if you want to pull out some of your own stash, which I usually do, or if you just want to accent this additionally to what Stampin' Up! Has prepared. This month the colors are Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, Wild Wheat, and Rose Gold. How fun is that? I always love when they have the gold accents. They look so pretty. So I'll be back with some alternatives for you, and I'll make these 3 cards so you can watch along and see how they turn out. I'll be back shortly. Thank you. Hi, this is Sue Stapp back with you to show you the cards that I've created from the August Paper Pumpkin. And this is August 2024, and the name of the kit is called Time for Cake. And these are my extra pieces that I have. I'll show you in a few minutes. Let me show you the 3 cards that Stampin' Up! Has designed. We have one with all the balloons on it. It says Happy Birthday. It's created on that arch sentiment. And then we have this one that has the cake. It says it's time for cake. Woohoo! Hooray! And the pretty candle on top. And then this is a fold-out one that's wrapped with the pretty copper twine. And it opens up like that. And it says Lost Count. So lots of candles on that. So those are the 3 that Stampin' Up! Created. Now let me show you. Every month I take the items from the kit and I create alternative cards. And mine are usually pretty simple so that the whole point is to spur your creativity. So hopefully these will do that. Let me show you. This is the first one. I used the Make-A-Wish, and I had 3 balloons, 1 large and 2 small left. So I did that one. And then on this one, it kind of looks like a patchwork because I patched in the 2 pieces from the cake, and then the background from the envelopes, and then these 2 were cut from that fold-out piece. Here's another one, and I just took the portion that says Lost Count, and I put a blue strip in between there, and that's another one. And here's one that used that same paper. I really liked how it looked, especially because it had all that copper accent on it. It really looks pretty. I hope you can see how that shines. And it says Happy Birthday. And then this one I took and put some of those candles on it, and I put the words Happy Birthday in here. And you'll note the words Happy Birthday are elongated, and I cut them in half so that I could layer them. And then this one says Lost Count. Again, it's on the background from the basic card. And this one I took It's Time for Cake, and I put the Make-A-Wish in the middle. Just kind of simplified it a little bit from what it was. And this one says, Hooray, it's time for cake. You get 3 of 3 different designs in the kits. Now this one I took some scraps and just kind of staggered them in there. And then I took the soft suede stamp pad and stamped the little sparkle things to have a background. Excuse me. This is the background piece that came from tearing out the strips. When I say strips, I'm talking about the strips that were used for the cake pieces. And this is, I just trimmed it out and put a couple balloons on it. And the word Celebrate is one of the stamps in the set. So I put Celebrate in each line. This one I used the little candle punch out piece, and I put a piece of the envelope inside behind it to make the candles, and then I put a candle on front and the words Happy Birthday. And then this one is another piece that I used the envelope inside, and I did Happy Birthday, and I stamped a couple balloons on there with the Night of Navy. Night of Navy was this month's Stampin' Spot that we got. And I have a friend whose 80th birthday's coming up, so I made this one a happy 80th birthday. So again, I hope these spur your creativity. I virtually have doubled the amount of cards that you would have got in the kit. And I always think that's a fun thing to get more for my money than... So these are the stamp sets that came with the kit. Now these can be reused over and over, and you'll notice that they do get a little coloring from the various ink pads, but they're still good. They still stamp, and to me that just says that they're loved. And these are the number ones and the banner. And after all the number ones, it has ST, TH, RD, and ND. So you can put 80th, second, third, and first. So a lot of different opportunities there. And this is that Stampin' Spot I mentioned. You get one of those every month. This month was at Night of Navy. And these are pieces I have left that I can still create from. I still have some dimensionals and some of the glue dots. I did use some of my twine, but I still have some of that left. And I have a few of the envelopes left. And whenever I said I use the envelope insides, that's this piece here and the pretty pink. And then this is the mauve color. So I have 3, 4, 5 different envelopes. Now I'll put my envelopes from my stash on these. I have one of the words, hooray. These are 2 that I stamped happy birthday. And these are a lot of the small pieces. There's one big balloon in here. And there's a couple of the arched ones, and there's a Make-A-Wish left in here, piece of tissue paper. This is the printout for the stamps this month, and I keep a notebook with just those in it so I can go back and reference if I want to look for them again. And I keep different containers for each year. So there's a piece of white that was left. And if you recall, this is the instruction sheet that you get. And I love the instruction sheet because how easy is followed by pictures. It makes it awful easy for people like me that has a hard time reading directions, depicting directions, and yes, following directions. So this makes it nice and easy. Now, what I will probably do is I'll probably take a couple of these candle stamps and put those on the envelopes because I love to stamp my envelopes too. So this is everything that came in the kit, and it gives you a list of coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, and there's also some additional items that you can order to go with the different sets. Now, this is a subscription. To get the September kit, you have to subscribe by the 10th of August. So you just have 2 days left to do that. You can do that by going to my website. And let's get all this off of here for a second. And that's my 24/7 store, and that's SueStapp.stampinup.net. And just type in Paper Pumpkin and it'll come up. And the one nice thing is that you can do this based on a trial basis. You can do it, you can prepay Paper Pumpkin subscription for 1 month, and that's $24. If you want to do multiple months, they do have that available also, starting with a 3-month, and that's $71, going all the way up to a full year. And the nice thing about it, if you decide to do the 1 month prepaid, is that you can cancel at any time. So if you get into this and you decide that, oh, this really isn't for me, I'm not doing what I thought I would with the kits, and I think I want to drop, you can do that and join in again at any time. So lots of fun things to do with Paper Pumpkins. I enjoy them every month because, like I say, it really starts up my creativity when I get going on these things. And I look at all these pieces and the colors and this and that and see what I can make. These are some of the little candles that were left over. I might even glue some of those on envelopes rather than just stamping them. But like I say, there's a lot of pieces in here. It does give you a lot of opportunity to create cards. Now, cards is what I like to do. And occasionally they'll have a month where they'll have treat boxes or something for spring or a seasonal item. And I usually take those and make cards too, because again, I like making cards. I donate a lot of cards and I like to send out a lot of cards. And I don't think there's anything better than receiving a handmade card in the mail. And I know that people love them and appreciate them. And in most instances, I hear that they save them. So that makes my heart happy. And I hope making cards and Stampin' Up! Items will make your heart happy. Again, this is Sue Stapp. If you'd like information, this is my 24/7 store. I mentioned that earlier. This is my email. You can reach out to me at any time, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I look forward to that. I do these every month, and usually I do them before the end of the month, but I had a little accident, and I have a broken kneecap. So I didn't get to it before the end of August, but I'm sitting in my chair here, and I'm happy that I can at least do some creative things, even though I can't get up and dance. Oh, I forgot. I couldn't dance to begin with. Didn't stop me, though. So I enjoy this so much. I enjoy our time together, and I hope you do too. I'd love to hear from you. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my videos, and that way you'll get notifications if you hit that little bell every time I post one. So thanks again, and happy stamping.